Local enterprise partnerships, or LEP for short, ensure that public sector funding is invested within their region, working closely with the private sector to deliver better transport and housing, regenerate towns and cities, protect the environment, and create skilled jobs. The program framework has created a collaboration platform based on Project Online that allows the LEP and its partner organizations to work together efficiently across organizational boundaries and share data. The Power BI reports we're about to see are just samples of a rich set of reports that are available to the central LEP authority, and there will also be tailored reports for each partner organization that is being funded. So let's see what these reports look like. Let's start off with the portfolio view. Here we see a list of projects that are being delivered by the LEP with their names, reference numbers. We can see the city region. This is the region being funded, the recipient of the benefit of these projects, if you like, the senior responsible officer, decision point marking the governance phase within the project lifecycle, and various other bits of information relating to these projects. Visuals at the top may, for example, count number of projects within their governance phases. So of course we can click on that and filter the projects accordingly. And we can see funding being analyzed by funding programs and so on. So various filters at the top. Let's apply filter and let's just look at projects within the Rail Park and Ride program. Of course, on the left-hand side here, these totals are being recalculated as we apply filters, as you would expect. Now we can pick a particular project and drill through to a project overview for this single project. So here we see lots of data about the project, names of people that are associated with it, its categorization. We can see a description of what this project is going to deliver. And a lot of the information here illustrates the financial status of the project, with the visuals analyzing spend and funding in various ways. From here we can return to where we came from, so go back to the portfolio view, and this ability to drill down into a specific project can be found from wherever we see individual projects being mentioned in this report. Another report included in our solution sample is called Portfolio Funding. So this gives us a really great overview of all the funding that's available and where it's going to be spent. We have various visuals again that give us a good view of funding allocation by a senior responsible officer, by the delivering council, by primary funding program. And as before, as we click on any of these, then we will see a map on the right-hand side adjusting and showing us the detail of the projects being funded geographically. Over on the left, the list of projects here, as before, will allow us to pick an individual projects and drill through to the overview report. Here we have a match funding report, analyzing to what extent the various partner organizations have managed to match the funding provided by the central LEP with other funding sources. These funding sources are analyzed down here in the detail grid as forecast versus actual. And at the top we see a number of diagrams that aggregate the data in various ways. Finally, a spend analysis report. So before we were looking at funding, now we're looking at the actual money that's being claimed and forecast by the delivering partners. The detail of this is showing here in the bottom left with a grid of projects and the spend year on year. The light blue shading indicates that it is an actual. As we go into the future, these are forecast value, giving us the total projected spends against each project. And of course, the various diagrams here then analyze that information year on year or by spend category, and also comparing that to the approved funding within each project. Finally, just to point out that you can drill into the values in the matrix here in the bottom left. So if you wanted to see the values by quarter, for example, drill on columns, and let's go down a level, and here are the quarterly values. If you want to see this enlarged, then click on this focus mode icon, and you get a lot more real estate. And that concludes this brief walkthrough of our Power BI solution. Now, this is just a sample. The actual reports contain many other data sets, such as risks, outputs, or benefits. Keep in mind that everything you've seen can be easily personalized and configured for your organization. If you wish to find out more, please do get in touch. Our contact details you will find on our website, as well as links to case studies and other information. Thank you for watching.